Welcome back, everybody. You already know this your girl Heaven Sent. I want to thank all y'all for fucking with me. Now, this is going to be your emergency blackout for the next 24 hours. Keep in mind, emergency blackouts the next 24 is the energy that's going on right now. Keep in mind, this read is general and it may not resonate with no damn body. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me tap right in. Because energies that's going on right now, it's like, okay, the energies is kind of trying to balance out right now. Like, you could have been focused on one particular thing, like putting energy into one thing or focused on one thing or just, in one spot. And it's like, no, it's time to go over here. It's time to focus on this. It's time to do this. Like, you've done enough of something. So now the energy got to balance out. So you may notice that right now the universe could have orchestrated some shit where it's like, okay, it took your focus off of something that you was focused on to this, whatever that's like in front of you type shit. It's like something that you could have been overlooking or put it on the back burner or just got to it when you got to it or really just didn't want to deal with it, that type of shit. But now it's like, okay, whatever you was putting on the back burner, it's kind of like, okay, that's where your focus is, if that's making sense. So you may notice that cycles, okay, it's kind of like the last lesson here is what I'm getting. So it was certain things that you may knew what to do but maybe didn't do, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's just cycles that kept repeating itself. So it's like, okay, you know what, it's time to heal dealing with some shit, because it could have been with conflict, it could have been with another person, it just could have been a whole bunch of dysfunctional ass shit, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, okay, this has to be the last time that, like, you get it. Like, you have to get it this time. It's like the last lesson type shit. Like, you don't have no choice but to get it. Okay. This is like a realization, especially dealing with emotional intelligence. So this is kind of like, okay, a lot of people could be, learning how to deal with emotions with themselves, right? But also with other people. So it's like, okay, say somebody say something, it's not going to affect your day. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, you trying to figure out why this person is saying this, or you trying to respond in a way where it's like, okay, it's not going to trigger somebody. It's not going to make a person feel a certain type of way. It's kind of like cordial type of energy here. I feel like it's definitely a big realization dealing with the emotions. Okay, so you may notice that you could be dealing with people totally different now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like right now you in a healing stage. It's like, okay, going within, fixing certain things about you, shining a light on certain things. You know what I'm saying? This is meditating. This is like really just being still and being quiet. Okay. And really focusing on yourself, but also how you respond or how you be or how, you know what I'm saying, you are with other people. And it's a victory in that. Like, you're gonna be victorious when it comes to your healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna just kind of, what's the word? You're gonna pass, okay? Put it like that. You're gonna pass the test when it comes to healing, okay? Like, this final lesson is healing. It's like, okay, we get it. Conflict, you're going through this, you're going through that. A lot of shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now the hard part is healing. It's like, can you do that? It's like, hell yeah, I accept the challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, because the situation, I feel like right now for the collective, you are at the end of a phase. Okay, so something that you was just doing or whatever, it's like a phase. You know how motherfuckers be going through a phase, like, oh, that was just a phase. You know what I'm saying? I'm back to normal. It's kind of like that. So you was in a phase. So now the situation is like you at the end of the phase. Okay. And a lot of people, I feel like, is going to notice that you was going through a phase. And it's like, oh, okay, you back to the regular program. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that type of shit here. I feel like all is good, all is well here. No need to worry type shit. If you know, worrying about like something ending or something like that, but it was just a phase. It was just something that you was dealing with, something that you was going through. Everybody go through these phases and shit like that, and it's like everything is good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry. Just be positive. You know, just be happy, just be strong, just be you. You know what I'm saying? And you will succeed, okay, in the next phase type shit. Because I feel like on the foundation right now, it's kind of like a lot of things are in your reach. Even though you could have this, it's this independence about you where you pretty much do a lot on your own. So you have this Mother Earth connection where, like, even though maybe like family or something like that, or maybe your own mom or whatever the case is, may didn't help you like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you had to do a lot of things on your own, but you still had that connection to Mother Earth. So no matter what was going on, you may notice you had a lot of shit in your reach. Like, you really didn't struggle like that. If you really think about it, it's like, okay, you pretty much had everything. Like, the universe pretty much provided everything that you needed, not that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you wanted, you probably had to go really out and get it. But as far as what you need, you already, like, right now you got what you need. If that is making sense. It's all coming from you went through some type of transformation. Now that transformation could have been dealing with something with your confidence. Maybe you wasn't as confident. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it took a long time for you to build up your confidence. So you went through a transformation with confidence where it's like, okay, you know what? I can do it. I am this. I am that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to really talk to yourself dealing with certain shit where it's like, you know what? I am the shit. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, you finally got to that point of like confident enough to do whatever you wanted to do. Now, I feel like when it comes to facing, you know what I'm saying, yourself, that part of yourself that's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying, to face, and you don't want a lot of people to see it. It's like you accept the challenge. It's like, you know what? I accept the challenge to heal. I accept the challenge. Like, I'm finna get this lesson dealing with this healing. Because I feel like you looking at this phase that's ending into your life, you looking at it as it is positive. Where it's like, okay, maybe before, at first, if something was to happen and it was like back then, it's like, okay, you may thought negative, like, oh shit, like you could have just, you know, dropped everything, just went into depression mode, dealing with some shit. Not today. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you looking at it now, like, okay, What's the next phase? I accept the challenge. I'ma keep going no matter what the fuck just happened. It's kind of like that type of shit here, you know? It's that. I feel like it's this influence of like, okay, you making a choice, right? The energy that's kind of influencing this, it's like, okay, you made a choice. You decided to do something, right? Free will type shit. But at the same time, it's like, okay, even though you made a choice and whatever happened, it's like you still know how to navigate, you know what I'm saying, through whatever choices that you made. If that's making sense, like, okay, you decided to go that way. All right, now that way finna take you this way. So now you got to navigate your way back. So it's kind of like that type of energy that's influencing it. This situation that you in right now, where it's like, okay, you at the end of a phase. Now, the energy that this is leading to, right, where you about to be in, it's like hope. Like, okay, you not giving up, you not believing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'm gonna be good. I just gotta keep my vibrations high. You know what I'm saying? Like, work on my healing type shit. Okay, like, things are gonna turn. Things are gonna change for the better. It's like a cleanse feeling. So you're gonna feel clean. You're gonna feel like you went through a detox. Okay, after this phase end, and you heal and focus on within and know how to deal with your emotions as well as other people type shit, know how to talk to a motherfucker, know how to, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that type of shit. So you're gonna come out kind of cleansed. So by the time you see this video and say tomorrow type shit, you're gonna feel like, okay, it's still tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow gonna come. Like, I'm still gonna wake up the next day. It's kind of like that type of shit. It's like, okay, still believing, not giving up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not giving up on the journey, not giving up on the next phase. You ready for the next phase, right? You ready for the next phase. Things is about to turn for the positive, right? You healing, you cleansing your energy, your spirit. Yeah, you're gonna notice that your face, your skin is gonna be clear. Just look in the mirror. By the time you see this video, look in the mirror, your face should be clearing up, because it's like you just went through a phase. So just imagine if you went through a phase where it was like, damn, your face was breaking out, and it's like, okay, now that phase is over. Okay, and it's like you look in the mirror again and your face is clear. It's kind of like that type of energy signature that's going on. Okay, now this energy that after this cleanse, right, on this not giving up, still keeping the faith, still believing, you know, a higher power, like I'm good, everything is good, like I'm ready for the next challenge, like this just a phase. It's gonna be like you realizing that you are divine, you are connected, you are expressive, you are loved, you are strong, you are creative, you are safe. Okay, you're gonna realize that. And then once you realize that, you're gonna be, it's this compassion energy about you where you're gonna be like, okay, wellness check, you know what I'm saying, around this bitch. Like, you gonna be, you may notice you're gonna just be, what's the word, empathetic. Like, you're gonna be feeling everybody around you, like you're gonna know what everybody need. It's like that type of shit here, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be kind of like the next phase, where it's like you're gonna be vibing so high where it's like, okay, you healed, so now it's time for you to heal others. It's kind of like that type of shit that's going on in the next 24 hours. Now, if you on YouTube, y'all, they strike me down. I should have never put that last sexy blackout up. That's what the fuck fucked it up. Okay, so I can't put no more sexy blackouts. Look, they gonna take my ass the fuck out. So, okay, just notice, if you notice I ain't upload no fucking YouTube, that's why. Okay, I can't post for a whole fucking week. So I'm gonna be on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So if you interested in 7-day blackouts, the link is on the board. Okay. Yeah. Sexy blackouts, whatever. But I'ma just be having to post, you know, them sexy blackouts, and you know I can't talk a certain way. You can't do shit on YouTube. Okay, so yeah. That's pretty much all I got. So hopefully that shit just make sense. Drop a comment, let me know what the fuck going on, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.